We were alone. I heard the ice crack. It wasn't very loud at first. Then I saw the white line etched jagged across the pond. My heart flew into my throat. It's cracking! The ice is cracking!
What's this next jump? Are you watching?
Davy, stop!
Look, Jamie! I can fly!
It was then that the ice gave way, and into the freezing waters my brother plunged.
Jamie!
I have to sing it! I scream into the ice! I look again and see his face grow dimmer and smaller as the pond's inky depths engulf him. Davy!
James? I nearly scared me half to death. Wipe your wet shoes on that towel there. I just scrubbed this floor. Where's your brother? I hope you two didn't go skating this early. That brother of yours thinks he can do anything he likes. Well, he can't. Just like your father. God rest him.
Mama!
James, stop that! What is it? Stop that right? Deacon! This isn't our surprise.
Margaret, have you told her about Davy?
Davy?
Margaret,
What is it?
Margaret, there's been an accident.
Don't!
Margaret, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but Davy's...
Don't you dare say the word! Don't you dare! He's my son! He's my son!
This world will be poor for the tragic loss of David Berry. In certain belief of life everlasting. No! Mama, don't! I tried to warn him! Don't! I tried to help him!
He would have saved you! And you let him die! He would have had a future!
Mama, what did he say?
I'm saying the wrong son died. You understand me now, James? The wrong son died. Oh, Davy! Oh, why? Why take the perfect one?
When we went home that day, Mother went to bed and stayed there. Months went by. I tried to help, but it was never enough. The nights were the worst part for both of us.
Davy! Davy! Davy, is it ye?
Yes, Mama. It's me. It's Davy. Time to go to sleep.
Now arriving, Julian here, and I get.
Why did I do that? What was I thinking? finally I left home to attend university and vowed never to return. And yet, here I am again, back in Antonian. It has been a long time. How do I begin?
The beginning. After he left Antonian.
Where are you?
6 feet under. Pushing up daisies. Where'd ya think? Tell me about yourself. Have you had adventures?
I believe I have. After I graduated from university, I moved to London. Rather swiftly became a man of letters. I composed a romance called The Little Minister.
I knew you'd be a writer.
Yes. Soon I was rubbing elbows with Oscar Wilde and Bernard Shaw.
Oh, cheers, lad. Move on.
Davy, I arrived. And in the midst of this whirlwind, I met and married a very pretty young actress, Mary Ansell.
Well, you're married. Well, what's she like?
James, will you please try to hurry, my darling? Here's your time. Do you want me to do it for you? You do realize, don't you, big baby, that you're not tall enough to get away with that late entrance?
Today I became quite caught up in the newest play.
Is there a part in it for me? That means no. I don't understand why you get so caught up. It isn't as if you have anything new to say in your plays, do you, my darling? Even Bernard Shaw thinks so.
And you married her? On purpose?
Well, my conjecture, ours is not the most perfect match. Oh, 13 years old. We all remember you as you were. Wait. Davy, you will always be 13 years old. Why, you're the little boy who would not grow up.
Hey, stop calling me that
That's
now.
it, Davy. The little boy who won't grow up. Once upon a time,
Story.
in Kensington Gardens Park, that's in London, there once was a young nanny. Let's call her Lisa. Lisa.
Ned?
Shh! You'll wake the baby. It's almost off hours here in Kensington, and I thought...
After hours? We must go. This is the first time.
Oh, you still believe in that nonsense? Oh, you're Irish through and through. Come, let me hold you.
But the baby.
Oh, he's asleep, and it's a warm afternoon. Or do you think the fairies will take him?
They might. And little Peter. He's too darling.
The carriage stood alone, as twinkling lights no bigger than the size of a pinbeard. Fairies, then, ever so silently, the carriage began to rise off the ground.
Ned, the stories are true. The fairies have the Neverlands. I lost the child. I lost the child. What shall I do? Peter!
The carriage floated behind the clouds. Oh, it's night. Mother had expected me just after 4. I must be off. The Neverland, eh? No, not the Neverland. Neverland. I like that.
So do I. Good night, Jamie.
Good night. Oh, I don't want to go home. There's the blue dolphin.
Make it fast, Mucker. We close in 5 minutes. Your name is it? Barry, is it? Don't you remember me? Sean O'Rourke. We went to school together, remember?
It's good to see you.
No, it's not. We gave you a pretty good going over in that old run-down schoolhouse.
Did you? I don't remember.
Well, I do. A pretty good going over. You see, Jamie, isn't it? Yeah, Jamie. You were an easy target. You weren't being so small and smart. But you always fought back. Until, of course, we would make you cry. Then your sainted brother, may he rest in peace, he'd wallop us good and proper, God rest him. And now you lot, closing time. Tell you what, lad. Why don't you come to my house? It would be an honour. Mucker, look behind you. Yeah, your play. I saw it. No, mind you, I didn't want to see it, but the wife insisted. The missus loved it.
There were problems. The leading lady.
James, please let me play that gypsy girl. Oh, you know I can. I promise I'll obey every direction.
What a horrid blunder.
I played her as I thought proper.
Mary, the little minister was a smashing success. It was practically indestructible. But she'd hand away. I mean, Betty, you literally danced throughout the play.
I know! I was dreadful, wasn't I?
Terribly awful.
Give me another chance.
Betty, you can have anything you want. But not that.
You! For 9 long years, I have given you everything you wanted. I gave you my talent, my youth, my beauty.
Your love.
Oh, James. You didn't honestly believe you ever had that, did you? You're hardly anyone's idea of a Prince Charming, are you? Are you?
Who was that woman? She's easy on the eye, sure, but as an actress, who was she?
My wife.
So what do you say, lad?
Perhaps I should.
Good for you, mucker. Oh, now, Ursula, take care of going, no? Come on, then. I'll take you to see the missus. It must have been hard to lose your brother like that.
It's only a memory now, Sean, but even now it's hard.
You're late.
Sorry, my love. But I ran into an old friend from my school days.
Which one? Ursula or Gudrun?
Now, Mo, don't stop.
Now listen me, please.
Oh, this is the mucker I told you about. Remember, we went to see his theatrical, The Little Minister. This is James M. Barry. He's up all the way from London to visit his mum.
Wait, of course. I loved your play. What are you working on now?
It's about a little boy who won't grow up.
Oh, it's about Sean then, is it?
No, this little boy's just been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
By fairies. Even now, they're flying him to a tropical island called Neverland.
Neverland.
A land where no one grows up.
But he's a baby. How will he survive?
Well, quite frankly, I hadn't thought of that yet. There's an island, not very big, just east of Neverland. And it is in its forsaken place that the fairies landed the baby carriage with a decidedly loud thud. Now, Peter,
That's the baby's name.
he naturally began to cry. The fairies swarmed about until they were greeted by a wise old crow, the self-proclaimed head of the community. He inspected the child from head to toe, then proclaimed, "This child needs some food."
Coconut. It has milk in it. You can drink that.
Years passed, and Peter, now much older, maybe 6 or 7, was unkempt and disheveled. As he raced on the tiny beach, catching raindrops with his tongue, riding on the back of a dolphin,
That boy is afraid of nothing.
and curious to the extreme. So, one day, the fairies presented Peter with a gift. Panpipes.
Thank you very much.
You blow music through them.
Oh, he's wonderful. He was born to play those panpipes.
And that's just what we'll call him.
He's a panpipes. I don't like it.
No. We shall call him
One day, Peter was feeling rather blue.
You miss your mother.
Mother? I didn't know I had one. Who is it?
Why, she's the lady boy who took care of you before you came here. She lives in a place called London.
Does she still love me?
Of course she does. Mother never stops loving her children. Here, fly up here to me.
Fly?
Why? Do you think you can't?
So Peter Pan tried to fly.
Think of the things that make you happy.
Things that make me happy. How will the berries make me happy? I love the old crow. What else? I know. My mother makes me happy.
Peter looked out and could see the crown was getting farther away.
I want to see my mother.
If you follow your nose, your heart will lead you to her. But remember this. If you choose to stay in London with her, you will never be able to come back here again. You will never be able to fly again. It would be awfully grand to have you here. I will miss you. Now go. Fly to London. See your mother. Go.
You do love me. Well, I love you too. Goodbye.
He flew about until he came to a very pretty little house that his nose told him was his.
Peter, my precious little boy, where are you?
Peter tiptoed to his mother's bed. He was about to awaken her, but stopped.
If she calls out my name again, I shall stay with her always.
He waited, but he grew fidgety as he gazed out the window at a star. It called him. Like a siren song, it beckoned him. He looked back at his mother lovingly, then quickly flew out the window.
Oh, Mr. Berwick, what happens next?
Next, I have to visit my mother.
You're late.
Missed me praying, so I had to pick another. I hope I didn't worry you.
You didn't.
I went to the cemetery today. Visited Davy.
I suppose you'll be wanting something to eat or some tea.
Davy will always be 13 years old. He'll always be as we remember him.
Davy will always be my little boy. Do you get that, James? You understand?
You resent me for it.
The hurt I have has no anger, no resentment, and none for ye. Not anymore. Try to understand, son. I live here by myself, and sometimes I don't even think of him. The minute you walk in here,
I miss him too.
Mr. Barry, James,
Can you let me help you with those?
bless ya. Tell me something, James. Take me to Neverland.
So,
I'm back. My mother, she's an angel.
of course she is. All mothers are.
And I couldn't stay. Well, you see, I got
Restless.
exactly.
then a strange look crossed Peter's face. The wise old bird knew that look. Out with it, boy!
You see, I like to fly. So, I'd like to fly to Big Island.
No!
Why can't I? I'll be careful.
Because!
You can't stop me. You're not my mother. You're not my father. You can't tell me what to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Neverland is not a good place for you. If you were to step foot in the ground of Neverland, you would never grow up. The inhabitants of Neverland are a motley group if there ever was one. There are the mermaids. They lost sailors to them, and then They drown them. The pirates are the very dregs of humanity. If caught, they would make you walk the plank.
I can fly. I went fun it would be to cross swords with real pirates on a real pirate ship. The Jolly Roger.
That ship is named for the cruelest pirate to ever sail the Spanish Main. He would cut on your hut and eat it for breakfast, and you would be dead. How would you like that?
But to die would be an awfully big adventure.
This subject is out of clothes. There will be no flying to Neverland. There will be no flying to Neverland. I want you to promise me now.
All right. I promise not to fly to Neverland.
Good boy.
I only said I wouldn't fly to Neverland.
The old crow grew quite worried about Peter's fondness for adventure. He turned his nest into a sort of boat, even added a crooked mast and a tattered sail.
I name you the Jolly Pen. Neverland ahoy!
When the skiff began to move, soon they were out to sea. Suddenly he noticed something.
A stowaway bearing.
Put me down, you stupid boy! Put me down this minute!
Which one are you?
They call me Tinkerbell!
A word about Tinkerbell. She is the most sarcastic, nasty, jealous, spiteful, mean-spirited fairy in the whole fairy world. She doesn't mean to be. She just can't help it.
What are you doing here?
You don't think I wanted to be here! Now put me down! Ouch! Well, that really hurt, clumsy. You bent my wing. I can't fly. Now I'll never get off this boat.
Well, no one asked you here.
Oh, yes, they did.
Who?
Why, the old crow, of course. Who else? I certainly didn't ask for this joyride.
I am not going to talk to you anymore.
And I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Spy.
Promise breaker.
No.
R2.
No.
Don't you big brat.
I thought we weren't going to talk to each other.
What was that?
We're here.
In Neverland. Don't you dare take another step, my friend.
Why not?
Don't play innocent with me, mister. The old crow said that the moment you step foot on this cursed place, you will never grow up.
So?
So, why don't you take the night to think about it?
Well, I'm getting a bit tired. We'll stay on board tonight.
Aye, aye, Captain, sir. You come home, you stay a few days, and I don't even see you.
Why would you want to?
Why don't you just say it? I've been a bad mother.
You never loved me. You loved Davy.
Davy was a special child. You didn't have to work to love
You
him.
blamed me for his death.
All right. You want to know what this is about, James? The truth is, you haven't forgiven yourself. You were 6 years old. All right. I admit. At Davy's funeral, I said some things I shouldn't have. I was grieving.
Mother, when Davy died, you thought you had the exclusive right to grieve. You never gave me a second thought. You will let him go. Not even in your sleep.
What's that supposed to
It
mean?
doesn't matter. The point is, Davy is dead. There's no one else but me.
What do you want then?
I want us both to stop this everlasting torment and accept that he's gone. It's been 37 years and the shadow still hangs over us just as it did the very day he died. You should go to bed. I have work. Work. Morning an inches went the sandy beach as it awakened Peter and Isabel. The two soared over the island. I can't.
Davy! Davy! Davy, come here and give your mother a kiss. Thank you. James?
James! James, what is it? Are you quitting?
Peter, think about a fly on the never run right now.
James! Please, talk to me.
The mermaids. They're about to meet the mermaids.
Why, it's a flying boy!
How marvelous. Really good.
I'm Peter Pan, and this is Tinkerbell.
Hello, Peter Pan. Hello to you too, Tinkerbell.
Wait, we're making friends, aren't we, girls?
Suddenly, with their hands and grab one of Peter's legs and start pulling him down into the water. Now there are several hands pulling him down and... The ice! It's cracking! The ice is cracking! It's cracking! The ice! Yes, it's cracking! It's cracking! What?
What ice were you talking about?
Ice?
Yes. What ice, James? Tell me what ice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
You're right. Really, you are. Now tell me, James, what's troubling you?
No, just let me get through the story. I'll be fine after that.
Oh, James.
Just tell me where we left off.
Peter is drowning.
Quite right. Peter is drowning. Suddenly they soared after the lagoon.
How did he escape?
I was too slippery for them.
It was that easy.
You saved him, James. You saved Peter.
Tink, where you going? Tink, come back.
He searched for many hours and finally found her lying on a rock in the center of a pond, crying her eyes out. She was angry, jealous, and awfully upset. Suddenly in the water in front of her was a crocodile.
Look out!
He ate her.
Wait, Peter swooped down upon the crocodile's back. The crocodile became a little thing no longer. Tinkerbell set herself free. Tinkerbell was relieved until she saw Peter was standing on the rock.
Peter!
Tink, are you alright?
You touched land. You saved my life and gave up your own.
I couldn't let him eat you. You're my friend.
Pondering this situation, Peter heard as if from heaven a familiar, well-loved voice.
Boy, what have you done?
I couldn't let her die.
It might have been an awfully big adventure.
For me. Not for her, for me.
Know that I am always with you. Live, Peter Pan. Life. That's the adventure. Goodbye, my son.
Wait! I have to know. Is it an awfully big adventure? Is it?
Is it? Good boy, old crow.
I did this to you.
No, you didn't. Honestly, King, I would have made that decision anyway.
And now, I must go. I believe I shall go back to London tomorrow.
I shall miss you, James. Will I see you before you leave?
Yes. Mother said, "Thank you, James." Had she always known it was me? Be safe. Signed, your mother.
James, I've been so worried. Are you alright?
Sorry to have made you worry. Please forgive me.
Will you talk about it?
I'd rather not. Some of it you know anyways, I think.
So, have you finished the story?
I believe I have. Peter and Tinkerbell soared over the island and spied Captain Roger's pirate frigate sailing port. After a hard day's looting.
It's Captain Roger. Let's go meet him.
No!
Yo ho!
Yo ho!
Yo ho! Yo ho! A pirate is a marvelous thing to be, and no pirate is as wonderful as me. Swoggle me eyes, do they deceive me? Why, it's a blind boy. I like this nut. I believe I'll run it through. Come down here, boy. What be thy name, lad?
I'm Peter Pan, Captain Roger, sir. And this is Tinkerbell.
Oh dear, it appears I've dropped me ascot. Pick it up for me, lad, will you?
You don't play fair, Captain.
What did you expect, boy? I'm a pirate. I play fair's what I do. Oh, I would give me good right arms over the adversary.
You will lose to me, Captain Roger. Or should I say, Captain Hook?
Captain Hook! Captain Hook? Why, it does have a nice ring to it.
Captain.
Why, that's just my little sideline. I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to save them. For now. However, when I am more than unusually bored, yours will be an exquisitely slow death. Until then, cherry bye.
Say, who are you then?
We call ourselves the Lost Boys. We were lost when our nannies weren't paying attention to our baby characters, and the fairies came and took us away.
Then, I'm a lost boy too. Tink, you know they need a mother. And I know just the one.
So off they flew to London to find the lost boy's mother.
Hurry, boys, time for bed.
Before we sleep, Wendy, finish your story.
Tomorrow. Did you say your prayers?
Yes, Wendy.
Then, let's play a game. Whoever falls asleep the fastest wins.
Oh, I believe I can.
Cannot. I
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, sleep.
Suddenly, Nana, the family St. Bernard, attacked. She got a hold of Peter's shadow and pulled it right off of him.
Nana, what have you got in your mouth? Give me a hand, Nana. What? It's a shadow. This looks like it could be Peter Pan's. He must be nearby.
She's got my shadow. Whatever shall I do? I'm no good without my shadow.
Oh, James, it's lovely.
I wish you could have known him.
I believe I do.
You liked it then?
Liked it. I loved it. Oh, you never really did grow up.
Pardon me?
No, Peter. He's you, isn't he?
Well, no.
Now, Peter, we must talk about me playing Peter. Oh, I'd be a revelation. There's Sir Antonian! Perhaps if I compliment his Captain Hook enough, I can seize his arm to escort me to the party later.
Mary Ansel!
He doesn't know it yet, but I will play Peter Pan.
Oh, my dear Mary, let's not talk about your husband right now. Let's talk about me.
Mother,
James,
you saw the show.
eh?
What did you think?
The people liked it. Kept on clapping. You take on after your father. That's certain. Oh, the stories he could tell. I must be going now.
Goodbye, Mother.
Will you at least hold me?
Of course.
Thank you. James. You brought him back to me. For a few hours, James. You brought my Davy back to me.
To us.
Look, Jamie! I can fly!
As can I.